Welcome back. Now the cold front boundary is in the eastern portion of the Caribbean this evening and slowly moving into the Atlantic, but behind the frontal system, that's where we have all that cold air, and we can see in our imagery these altocumulus clouds just behind the boundary, just west of the Jamaica area. We also have strong northerly winds across most of the western Caribbean, also across the Gulf of Mexico and the southern United States. We can see very clear air over the southern portion, the southeast portion of the area. All that cold air is sinking from those northerlies moving into the western Caribbean. So we're expecting continued cool air to be carried right across the Jamaica area and also across the western Caribbean for the next couple of days. You can also expect to see continued cloudiness across the southern portion of the Caribbean. The forecast for tonight is for partly cloudy and cool conditions across the area. The winds are expected to reach about 20 knots from the north on both the north and south coasts. Temperatures 19 degrees Celsius, that's the minimum we are expecting for Kingston, and in Montego Bay we expect the temperature to drop to 18 degrees Celsius. Now the forecast for tomorrow morning has some isolated showers across northern parishes with partly cloudy conditions persisting across the north as well. In the afternoon, cloudy conditions especially across sections of the north, but we do have generally sunny conditions and cool conditions across the south. Maximum temperature in Kingston 26 degrees Celsius. The high in Montego Bay gets to 25 degrees Celsius. Generally sunny conditions are expected across the southeast tomorrow. It's also likely to be windy across most of the area. It's partly cloudy in Mape and Mandeville, also in Santa Cruz and Black River, with some isolated showers likely in Savannah Lamar, also in Montego Bay and Falmouth. Expect partly cloudy conditions to persist across the north, with some isolated showers likely in Brownstown, also in coastal Port Maria and Port Antonio. We are expecting partly cloudy skies across sections of Grange Hill and Duncans, also for Cape Valley, but in the east, isolated showers are expected in Richmond and in Moortown. Now, the next few days, partly cloudy conditions, isolated showers are likely on Wednesday. There is another increase in cloudy conditions across the area on Thursday, and we are also expecting strong winds and an increase in rainfall as a result. And then on Friday, we're back to partly cloudy conditions with isolated showers in the afternoon. Now, the marine forecast. On the north coast tomorrow, winds are north-northeasterly at 20 to 25 knots. Wave heights 2 to 2.5 meters. Small craft warning stays in effect. While for the south coast, similar conditions. Northerlies 20 to 25 knots. That small craft warning is also in effect. Wave heights between 2 and 2.5 meters. And then for offshore areas, we're expecting the winds to gust up to about 35 knots. So the small craft warning extends into offshore areas for both the north and south coasts. Wave heights could get up to 3.5 meters. The sunset in Kingston tomorrow is at 2 minutes after 6 and at 7 minutes after 6 in Montego Bay. That's it for the weather report and forecast for this evening. We thank you so much for watching and stay warm.